Who actually benefits from the destruction of our construction industry? Who wins here? Who are the actual winners in this situation where so many people are losers? Is it just landlords? Is it just politicians? Is it just property investors? Or is it the country? For years, the Australian construction industry has been teetering on the edge of collapse, burdened by systemic issues that have long been ignored or just glossed over. Now the chickens are finally coming home to roost, and what we're seeing is a full-blown crisis. If swift action isn't taken, the entire industry literally could fucking collapse right now, dragging the broader economy down with it. The exodus of over 50,000 apprentices in the last 12 months from the industry is just the beginning. This mass departure isn't happening in a fucking vacuum. It's a direct result of the deep-rooted problems that have plagued our sector for years. Rising costs, unmanageable regulatory burdens, and a tangled web of red tape have created an environment where even the most resilient businesses are fucking struggling to survive right now. For too long, we've ignored the warning signs. The construction sector has been grappling with soaring material costs, supply chain disruptions, and a workforce that is increasingly stretched to its limits. The government has exacerbated this. The pandemic merely accelerated what was already a ticking fucking time bomb. The inability to pass on rising costs to clients, coupled with project delays and labour shortages, have pushed many businesses to the brink. The consequences of this neglect are now painfully clear. Businesses that once thrived are being forced to shut their doors, and skilled workers who have dedicated their lives to this industry are just walking away. They simply can't make ends meet. Many builders are going down the gurgler. But the impact isn't just financial, it's personal. The skilled tradies who are leaving the industry are not just statistics, they are people with families, responsibilities and futures that now hang in the balance. Many have spent years honing their craft only to find that their skills are no longer enough to secure a stable livelihood in this increasingly hostile environment. The stress and uncertainty have taken a heavy toll on the mental health of those who remain. The pressure to keep businesses afloat in these dire circumstances is leading to widespread burnout, anxiety, and even depression. We're losing not just workers, but the very soul of our industry and our country. A significant part of the problem lies in the overwhelming burden of red tape, particularly from the National Construction Code, and of course, the building approval process. These processes are just useless. These regulations, while intended to ensure safety and quality, have become so convoluted and restricted that they are choking the life out of the industry. The building approval process is a bureaucratic nightmare, with projects often facing months of delays before they can even get off the ground. And this labyrinth of regulation drives up costs, stifles innovation and discourages new projects, further exacerbating the labour shortages and economic strain we're already facing. The NCC's constant revisions and ever-tightening requirements have created a compliance minefield where even minor missteps can result in costly setbacks. This red tape is not just an inconvenience, it's a barrier to the survival of our industry. It's clear that what we're facing now is the consequences of years of inaction. The very fabric of our society and our industry is unravelling. And as we start to address these issues which are deteriorating further, we know we need immediate and meaningful intervention from government and industry leaders. This means fucking getting rid of red tape, stabilising material costs, investing in our workforce through training and apprenticeships, and helping companies stay afloat. This can't be ignored much longer. It needs to be dealt with, and it needs to be dealt with now to stop the ripple effect running through the economy and taking everything else down with it.